Companies are obsessed with profit. Sure, profit is the purpose and the long term lifeblood of any organization. But does that mean that an obsession with profit is the way to being more profitable? Would it not be smarter to focus on the enabler of profits instead of directly on the profit? At the advent of the industrial era and with the invention of the assembly line, certain people related practices were created to optimize output. While these practices were needed then, they are obsolete in the new era of information and technology, where individual creativity and engagement of your team is significantly more pivotal to your profits than any other factor. So, what are these enablers? 1. Meaning from shared vision and values. 2. Empowerment through systems, processes, and coaching support. 3. Personal engagement through appreciation, feedback, and recognition. Today, even after we have stories like Google, Apple, and Facebook, companies that are built with an innovative culture at the core still continue to manage people with the old mindset of profit focus. Profit focus actually makes us myopic and driven to struggle constantly with quarterly numbers rather than creating an amazing organization that is innovative in a sustainable way. In the increasingly information people and innovation era, profits are simply a byproduct of creating an organization with a clear mission and a joyous and human way of traversing the journey. So, with that in mind, can we make joy a central theme of our organization? Can we make joy the fuel for the productivity and inventiveness of our team, thus leading to breakthrough products, services, and experiences? The Mindrose framework. To clearly lay out the roadmap that starts with the individual's joy and leads to great teams and organization, we created a framework. We call it the Mindrose framework. The main sources of joy and motivation for any individual is the meaning attached to what they do in their life. Hence, the first order of business for leadership is to create a meaningful mission. To get people engaged, the leadership has to make sure that everybody in the company has great opportunities to make a meaningful impact. Maybe the meaning is I am a part of creating this awesome product, or I am doing some path-breaking work, or I am helping people in a certain way. In the end, we sustain longer and are happier if we can anchor what we do around a clear meaning and purpose. Relating to meaning is also the idea of what we collectively stand for, and that is reflected in the organization's values. Not just the ones articulated, but by those that are truly practiced. For example, a company's values could be honesty, integrity, entrepreneurism, and a culture of change and innovation. This clearly would attract certain types of individuals and clients and create resonance that brings exponential results. Once the employee has signed up emotionally on the mission and values, the results of their ongoing efforts then depend on how well empowered they are through the company's processes and systems. How easy is it for them to use their talents to make an impact? Do motivated employees get supported or demotivated as they take initiative in their day-to-day work? Employee engagement. So how does one create employee engagement that is sustainable and has real impact on the happiness as well as the results of the company? Is it all about compensation, benefits, and financial rewards? Or is your company appealing to the higher needs of belonging and self-actualization? True employee engagement works on all levels of a person's needs, not just to the part which is monetary. For example, by creating a culture of peer appreciation, the company can meet the social needs of the person to feel connected and be valued by their work community. Similarly, we all have a higher need to learn, grow, and develop ourselves. This need can be met through an emphasis on coaching and timely feedback that is anchorable for the employee. We also need to provide the right learning support and timely rewards as the employee makes progress. Designing and executing on these various elements creates an environment in the company that becomes a bedrock of high motivation, competency, growth, and a desire to effectively contribute. All this, when channelized in line with the company's mission, creates superlative success. Mindrose helps companies to define and build high performance culture created on the foundation of joy.